I'm only going to live with my real family at this house. Okay, I understand. You're going to regret this.
Trouble Busters!
Helen! Yay! Helen! Yay! I'm coming in. Oh, hello. What a pretty house. Oh, my son worked so hard for it. That's right. My name is Helen. I'm 30, and I'm hoping to pull out an eagle from my hat one day. Was it supposed to be a pigeon? I started living in my new house, and I've been excited, but I'm going to live here starting today. What? You haven't even talked about this. Talk? What a joke! My son Tucker already approved it, so I get to live here as I wish. I'm only going to live with my real family at this house. What? Did Tucker really say that? But Tucker can't live on his own? Ugh, I never say such things about my husband. Who do you think you are, God? That's not what I said. I would have been fine with this if only he talked to me beforehand. Ugh, this is too selfish. There had been a lot of things in the past, but I've always looked the other way. If I decide to look the other way again, I am going to lose my patience in this brand new house. But I was the one who built this house. Oh my God, is that what you really think? I'm saying it because I don't care what you tell me. I hate the way you speak to me. It's annoying. Annoying? I can't take this anymore. I am not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters! Now hurry up and pack your belongings. Okay then. What? I'm going to leave this house. I'll make sure I take care of the divorce paperwork from your son. Okay, make sure you get it done. Don't make my son go through that hassle. I'll gift this house to Tucker, but in exchange, I'm not giving him any marital assets. Are you okay with that? Yeah, sure, that's all right. Okay, I'll go ahead and send over all necessary paperwork for the divorce, so please have them signed and sent it back to me. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Let me ask one last time that Tucker agrees to this too. I already told you. Okay, I understand. You're going to regret this. All done.
Hello? Are you really not coming back?
That's right.
But why?
You must be glad that you and your mother got what you wanted. Bye. Phew. Oh, this is relaxing. It's a smaller place than my last place, but moving forward, I'm going to live the way I want. Maybe I should start a new hobby. Yes? Hello? Helen, I need you to come here as soon as possible. This is going as I planned so far. Get it together, Helen. Hey, Helen, what's going on? About what? You never told me that you had so much mortgage that still needs to be paid off. Tucker was turning pale, so I had to ask him what was going on, and he showed me this. Is this what you've been making my son pay for, all on his own? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'd never make Tucker pay for that on his own. I've been paying for most of it. What? I thought you said those things to me knowing how much your son makes. That's not what I'm talking about. It's too expensive. I know Tucker makes good income. I don't think Tucker can afford to pay so much mortgage. You need to cut down all expenses. Once you pay the monthly mortgage, you pretty much won't have any cash on hand. What do you mean? Tucker, haven't you told your mother about how much you make? Didn't you say that you have at least $70,000 annually?
Well, it's actually around $40,000.
$40,000? Oh, by the way, it's not like you can't live decently with that income. You just won't be able to afford to buy or do anything luxurious, that's all. Can't afford anything luxurious, but if we pay the mortgage, insurance, and the utilities every month, we'll have $200. Okay then, I know you must have a hidden savings account or something. I heard that younger people nowadays do stock and things like that. No, he doesn't. In that case, how have you guys been affording to live all this time? I told you that I have a job too. But Tucker, you always told me that Helen just had a job that was pretty much like a hobby and that you were the main source of income. I see, a hobby, huh?
Oh, no, that's not what I meant to say.
Oh, that was exactly what you meant to say. You said that you're feeding her and she's only working to kill her time, but she'd neglect things around the house.
No, I don't think I ever said that.
Neglect things around the house, huh? I'd wake up early before going to work every day, and I never knew you said those things to your mother. Wow, you're amazing.
Mom, I think you're misunderstanding something.
I never misunderstood a single word. You always tell me so furiously about it.
No!
Michelle? What is it? Oh, pardon my rudeness. Since I already broke up with Tucker, I shouldn't be calling you by name. Now, Mrs. Antrim. Mrs. Antrim? Well, what is it? I'm the one who makes $70,000 annual income. What? If that was just a hobby, I'd be making about $200K if I decide to pursue my career in that path. You're joking. That's not what Tucker said. It's okay, Mrs. Antrim. Oh, stop calling me that. It's displeasing. As long as either of you try hard to cut down your expenses, or if you get a job to increase your household income, you'll be fine living in this house. What are you talking about? I'm not going to get a job. I'm sorry to say this, but based on Tucker's income, I'm surprised that he was able to still take over the finance. What do you mean? By the way, I have been the one who's been paying for your living expenses, transportation, and hobbies. I've been paying $2,000 every month, too. I told you this because I wanted to make Tucker look good to his mother. No way. Oh, please tell me you're lying. Why would I lie to you at this point? Tucker, have you been lying to me?
Lying? She's exaggerating. I was just saying a little more than I should have when I was complaining about my wife.
Just a little? What kind of person adds $30,000 to his annual income just so he gets to brag about such a lie?
Besides, Mom, why did you do this to begin with?
What? When did I ever do anything under my own decision? What exact date? At what exact time? At which point in my life? Tell me.
You moved out of your house and moved in here to kick Helen out, all on your own.
But you said you wanted to live with me as soon as you move into a new house.
Well?
Oh, that's not a problem. I already read some of those messages the other day.
Huh?
I realized that you didn't need me when I saw those messages, and that was why I decided to leave.
Oh, that was just an innocent joke. I never meant to kick you out of this house.
I'm sure you're in trouble after I left this house. Innocent joke? You've been telling me so many times that you want to break up with her. You even said that you were happy as long as I was with you. Ah, I'm so happy for you guys that you both got what you wanted. What a wonderful world. Your innocent joke became the reality.
It was just a small complaint. I need to let out my stress once in a while, too.
He started to tell me that he wanted to send you money that he couldn't even afford to send. He loves going out to drink, and he would spend more than he could afford every month. I mean, it was partially my fault for giving him that money, but he'd be extremely mad if I don't give him what he wanted, so I had no choice but to give it to him. And wherever he goes and whatever he does, he keeps talking about Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. Mommy's flavor was this and that. Mommy cleans the house this way, that way. Even about the looks of this house, he said that Mommy suggested blah, blah, blah. If you love your mommy so much, why don't you go marry your mommy? You barely paid for any of the living expenses. You said that you had to pay back the money you owed your friends and colleagues, but I've always wondered what you were truly spending on. Owed money to friends and colleagues? That's right. He made sure he didn't owe anything to anyone before we got married, but he ended up borrowing again.
Okay, stop right there.
Don't stop me. I have so many more complaints about you.
I feel like I'll be mentally destroyed if I keep listening to your complaints.
Tucker, you told me that you don't have a single penny that you owed anyone.
I was ashamed to tell you that I was borrowing money from other people.
I trusted you, and that was why I never asked. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Have you been really returning that money?
Well, just little by little.
Which means that you haven't finished paying back what you owe, correct?
Yeah.
What?
I still owe about $5,000 in total.
$5,000? What exactly did you spend that money on?
Going out drinking, and whenever I was broke to go out, I asked my friends to pay for the bill so I'd pay later, and I realized that I spent that much.
I'm not surprised, considering how you keep drinking until you see the sunrise. I even knew that whenever you called out from work after you got home in the morning, you'd go out drinking that same evening again. You never took lunch that I cooked for you, and you'd have sushi for lunch. I'm not surprised.
This is unbelievable.
Is it? Really?
What?
Mrs. Antrim, you have a debt too, right?
What?
What are you talking about? I don't have a debt.
Are you still trying to hide? I suggest you don't hide anything, considering your future. I saw some payment reminders in the stack of mail at your house when I visited a little while ago.
Is that true?
Yes, it is. It was in a pink envelope labeled as payment reminder, and it was very obvious.
Mom, is this true?
It's a small amount. I forgot to make a payment, and that was why I got that letter.
This is ridiculous. How much?
About $12,000.
What? $12,000? How dare you say anything about my $5,000 debt?
To my eyes, you're both broke because you haven't been paying off the debt that you owe. It doesn't matter how much. Mrs. Antrim, I have been sending you money, but I guess it wasn't enough.
What am I supposed to be with just $2,000?
Just $2,000? Wow. I knew you were a terrible person, but you went beyond my expectations. Besides, don't you get Social Security? How dare you say these things about other people's hard-earned money?
Forget about that. Why didn't you tell us if you were aware of all this? It's unfair for you to bring it up after all of this is happening.
If I ever talked to you about it, I figured you were going to make me pay off your debt for you. That's why I pretended like I didn't know.
How dare you?
Say whatever you want. You and I are strangers at this point.
Okay.
What?
Let's just stop. Let's just forgive and forget, and we can all live happily together. There's no point in arguing about this anymore.
You and I? Together?
Yeah! If you come back, all problems will be solved. You can do that for us, right? Helen, Mom was the one who kicked you out without my consent, and I wasn't aware of any of this.
Isn't this happening because you were aware of this?
I said that I wasn't being serious about it. I was twisting my own words. I loved you too much, and I couldn't help but complain about you, or else I would have gone insane.
You're trying to make yourself sound romantic, and I'd admit that I used to be attracted to that at one point in my life.
Right?
Don't take that as a compliment. Stop making that face. Besides, even if you weren't being serious about what you were saying, did you really think that I'd be willing to come back and live with you after all that happened?
Oh, don't be like that, please. Mom, I need you to say something to her too.
Huh? Well, you know what? Tucker, you should get another job. There are a lot of companies that offer competitive salary, right? It's not too late yet.
You make it sound easy, but do you even realize how challenging that can get? Mom, you should get a job. All you do is lay down on the couch to watch TV all day, every day.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
It's the truth. I know you've been spending more than you need to, too.
What's your problem? You wouldn't have become a grown man if it wasn't for me.
I know, and I appreciate you for that, but that's a completely different subject right now.
So, what am I supposed to do?
I'm telling you that you need to ask Helen to come back and live with us in this house.
Oh, okay, fine. Helen, come back and live with us here.
You're kidding. Do you seriously think I'd come back when you point your finger in my face like that?
What's your problem? You should be grateful enough that I'm begging you. All you have to do is do as I say.
When did you ever beg me just now? All you did was demand me.
Oh, I really hate her. Tucker, this isn't working. There's no way I'd live with such a mean woman.
In that case, you can leave this house, Mom.
What?
I need Helen more than I need you right now, Mom.
It looks like both of you are misunderstanding something.
What is it, Helen? I'm listening, baby.
I'm not going to come back and live with you, no matter how much both of you beg.
Oh, come on, don't say that. I could always kick my mom out. You'll be fine with that, right?
No, I'm not fine with you. You said so many things behind my back, and how are you expecting us to be a married couple if nothing ever happened? I can't do that.
How am I supposed to support myself then?
There, that's it.
Ah,
You don't need me, you need my money.
that's not true. I really love you, Helen.
Even then, it's not happening. You're going to live the rest of your life paying off your debt and your favorite mother's debt. Oh, Tucker, why don't we sell this house? If we sell this house, we'll make some money and we won't have to pay for the mortgage.
Is that our only choice?
Even then, you're still going to have to pay rent and you're going to need more money. Either way, I guess it's not my problem.
Oh my. Helen, please, will you let me borrow money from you?
Not happening.
We'll make sure we return it, so please.
I said not happening. I've been sucking it up all this time, but the moment I decided that this was over, it was over.
Don't you feel at least a slight sense of pity for us?
Nope, not at all. I believe this is the end of this conversation, so I'm going to leave now. Sayonara, bye-bye, adios. My ex-husband and my ex-mother-in-law sold the house and the car that they owned and moved into a wooden slanted apartment. I made sure I charged Tucker for a settlement for the divorce using the money he got from selling the house. I thought he was going to pay off the debt using the rest of the money, but he ended up going to a local financial firm called Blue, something like that, and ended up inflating his debt. I heard people with debt tend to always have debt, but I guess it's true. As for me, I'm going to pull out a pigeon from this hat. Ta-da! Come over here, little pigeon.
Oh!
Success! I found a new hobby and I'm going to enjoy my life to myself.
Trouble Busters!
You're over 40 years old and you're too fat for my taste. I'm not physically attracted to you anymore. I want a divorce.
What?
Are you going to tell me that you can't live without me?
Actually, let's get divorced.
Huh? Hey, Chunka, can you hear me?
What did you just call me?
Why don't you respond when I call you?
I wish you'd call me by my name.
I prefer to call you Chunka.
Please don't say that.
I can call you what I want.
It hurts my feelings when you call me names.
Well, you look like a pig in my opinion.
I only look this way because of my medical condition. You shouldn't make fun of me.
Don't blame it on your illness. That's no excuse.
I gained weight because of the medication that I take.
Well, you should do something about it because it's not a good look on you. Aren't you embarrassed to look the way that you do?
My name is Karen and I'm 43 years old. I got a medical condition in my 20s and I've been taking medication to ease my symptoms, but one of the side effects is weight gain. I graduated from cooking school and was dreaming to become a pastry chef, but I realized that if my main job was to bake and taste cakes, I'd gain even more weight, so I gave up on my dream. After I got married, my husband wanted me to become a housewife. Because of my medical condition, it's not easy for me to conceive. I got fertility treatments, but they weren't working, so I gave up on having children at the age of 40. I wasn't in a happy marriage and asked myself why I was still married to my husband. Since we didn't have any children together, it would be easy to get a divorce. But I've been with my husband for over 20 years, and I've not had a job after getting married to him, so it'd be difficult for me to support myself financially if I were to get a divorce.
I'm working late tonight.
Okay. I knew that my husband was having an affair. He didn't try very hard to hide it from me. If I'm serious about getting a divorce, I needed to start gathering evidence of his affair. My husband is really stingy and he only gives me enough money to buy groceries and nothing more. So it was difficult for me to hire a private investigator.
You're eating pork cutlets. You're crazy.
How does that make me crazy?
You're a pig and you're eating pork. Doesn't that bother you?
I asked you stop calling me a pig.
I don't feel comfortable eating pork cutlets in front of a pig like you. I've lost my appetite. I'm going out for dinner.
I can't take this anymore. This isn't the life that I wanted for myself.
Your cooking is amazing, Karen. I love it. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. You make me so happy.
I'm glad that you like it.
Karen, will you marry me?
That makes me so happy, but I'm not confident because of my illness and the way that I look right now.
I'm not marrying you for your looks, Karen. You make me happy. You're beautiful the way you are. You have nothing to worry about.
But I might not be able to get pregnant. Doesn't that concern you?
As long as I have you by my side, it doesn't matter if we have children or not.
Hi, Karen. Helen, nice to see you. How are you? Actually, I was planning on coming to see you today. Happy birthday, Karen. Oh, you remembered. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Are you celebrating with your husband tonight? No. Birthdays are no longer a big thing now that I'm in my 40s. I'm not even sure if my husband realizes it's my birthday today. Are you sure? I'm sure that your husband wouldn't forget. Is something on your mind, Karen? Well, I told Helen how my marriage has been lately. In the end, I told her everything that was bothering me, and I ended up talking to Helen for over 30 minutes. How can he treat you like that? It makes me so mad. Why are you still married to him? I'd leave him if I could, but I don't have any work experience and I can't get a job. I don't think my husband would agree to pay me any alimony. I've got an idea, Karen. Really? Yes, I'm going to help you. I don't want to see you unhappy like this. I'm 44 and jobless. Are you sure that I can get a divorce? Your age doesn't matter. It's never too late to start over. You don't want to spend the rest of your life with someone that you don't love, right? You're right. Thank you for doing this, Helen. Helen was right. I still had half of my life to live. I shouldn't spend it with someone that made me so unhappy. I mean, I have the right to be happy, right? I decided that I wanted to leave my husband, but it wasn't going to be easy.
Karen, are you pregnant? What's with the protruding belly?
What?
Oh, that's right. You can't get pregnant. You're just fat.
There's some things that you can joke about, but you shouldn't make fun of a person's appearance.
It's sad that you can't get pregnant. Isn't that like every woman's dream? You look pregnant, but it's just fat on your belly. I feel sorry for you, Karen. I really do.
You're being very hurtful and cruel.
You're over 40 years old and you're too fat for my taste. I'm not physically attracted to you anymore. I want a divorce.
What?
Are you going to tell me that you can't live without me? I mean, you're jobless and have no skills.
Actually, you're wrong. Let's get divorced.
Huh?
What?
Gosh, don't take it so seriously. I was only joking.
Well, I'm dead serious.
Do you know how hard things are going to be for you if you actually get divorced?
I do, but it's for the best. I'm happy to move out of this house.
Oh, I see.
Where are the divorce papers? Do you have them?
Not right now.
Well, can you sign them and give them to me ASAP then?
What's gotten into you, Karen?
I was thinking about asking you to divorce me, so your timing is perfect. I guess we think alike. I mean, we were together over 20 years.
Uh-huh.
Is there a problem? You're acting weird.
I didn't think that you would say yes to the divorce.
Well, I surprised you then.
How are you going to pay for your living expenses without a job?
Well, I'll get half of our assets from the divorce and I'll start looking for a job right away.
What the hell, Karen?
What do you mean?
You're not making any sense. You only get half of the assets if you contributed in obtaining them in the first place. You haven't done anything to earn any of the assets.
You told me to become a housewife and I've been taking care of the house by myself.
You've got to be kidding me. All you do is lie down on the couch and watch TV all day.
I do not. How would you know? You barely are home these days.
I don't plan on sharing my assets with you.
Fine, I'm going to consult with my lawyer and see what they say.
What the hell?
We're getting divorced and I'm going to make sure that I get what I deserve.
Fine, have it your way. I can't believe that you're acting this way, but whatever.
I didn't care what my husband thought of me. He mistreated me and I was going to get back at him. In the end, we sold our house and divided the money from the sale equally. I rented out a small and affordable apartment. I didn't mind where I lived. I was happy to be away from my dreadful husband. I like your new place. It's comfy. Thanks for helping me move in. Isn't it exciting to start your new life? You're free. It is. I'm just glad that you convinced me to leave my depressing marriage. I feel so much better now. I regret not having left my husband sooner. It's not an easy decision to make. I'm proud of you, Karen. I felt trapped because I was unemployed and couldn't do anything to change my situation. My husband only gave me money to buy groceries, so I didn't have the luxury to meet up with my friends even if I wanted to. Well, I'm here now and we can see each other whenever we want to. The only good thing I got out of my marriage was that we became neighbors and friends. Your new life is about to start and things are only going to get better for you. My heart says so. You're right. I'm going to prioritize my own happipness from now on. My husband took 20 years of my life away from me. I wasn't going to let him off easily. I'm not going to forgive him for the way that he treated me. Troublebusters. Hello? Why are you calling me?
What the hell were you thinking, Karen?
I don't know what you're talking about. Is there a problem?
You bitch! Do you know how much trouble you've caused me?
Stop yelling. I'm no longer married to you. You should treat me with more respect. Where are your manners?
People at work are gossiping about the fact that I had an affair. My boss found out and I got fired. I know that you're the one that told my company about this.
Well, if they fired you, it must not be a rumor. You really did have an affair.
I was up for a promotion. I can't believe that this is happening to me.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Why are you doing this to me? Why can't you leave me alone?
Why would you cheat on me in the first place?
It's not what you think. I work hard and provided for you. I wasn't a bad husband.
Don't lie to me, and for the record, you were a terrible husband to me.
Shut up, Karen. I don't need your feedback.
I'm only doing what I need to do in order to move on with my life. I hired a private investigator to look into your affair, so you can't deny any of it.
A PI? Aren't you taking things a bit too far?
I was able to hire him because I got money from the sale of our house.
What's the point in finding out about my affair now? We're already divorced. What do you need to know?
Don't you know that you're guilty of your affair for 3 whole years?
What?
My ex-husband doesn't know this, but I met his lover and had a chat with her. I wasn't sure what kind of person to expect. I saw in the photos that she had bright green hair. First, I thought she was a punk. I'm not sure why you wanted to meet me. How can I help you? I'm busy. Can we make this quick? Are you having an affair with my husband? Oh, which guy are you talking about? Oh. I'm single, so I'm allowed to date whoever I want. I guess they're talking about that guy with the blue hair. We chill out together sometimes. It's fun. I didn't know how to handle the situation. I should have come here with Helen. Excuse me. Yes? Was I daydreaming? This woman looks much more decent. Did you... I'm so sorry for all the trouble that I caused you. Oh, I didn't know that... I know that apologizing isn't gonna fix what I did. Please have a seat. I just want to hear your side of the story. Yes, okay. I know that I'm only making excuses, but I didn't know that he was married. I see, so he lied to you. You may not believe what I say, but may I see your chat conversations with my husband? Yes, of course. Here you go. How is your mother feeling?
She's doing much better. Can I stay at your place tonight, Melanie?
Yes, please do. I can't wait to see you. I'll make us a nice dinner. His mother? He told me that his mother was sick, so he could only see me sometimes. He said that he lived with her in order to take care of her. Both of his parents are already deceased. Oh, so he was lying about that too. How long were you two seeing each other? 5 years. He told me that he wanted to marry me and have kids with me, but no matter how long I waited, he never proposed. I wasn't sure if he really loved me or not. A year ago, I got pregnant, but then Aaron told me that it wasn't the right time. He was busy with work and taking care of his mother. He asked me to get an abortion. That's when I decided to break it off with him. What a selfish asshole. I can't believe that he'd ask you to have an abortion. Did you go through with it? No, I couldn't, but there were complications. The stress wasn't helping and my baby didn't make it. That's terrible. So mad at Aaron because he promised to take good care of me for the rest of my life. When Aaron found out about the death of our baby, he was nice and promised to be by my side, but he never officially asked me to marry him, which is what made me think that his feelings for me weren't real. Well, it's not your fault if he lied to you about his marital status. Recently, he's been contacting me again and asking me to take him back and that he's finally ready to marry me. That's because we're divorced and he has nowhere to live. Yeah, that would make sense. He's been staying at my place a lot these days. I'm trying to say no, but he won't listen. I feel awful. Had I known that he was married to you, I never would have started anything with him. Will you please take this? These are my savings. There's $20,000 in this envelope. I hope that's enough. If you need more, please let me know. I know that money doesn't change anything, but I'm the reason that you're divorced now and I feel terrible. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Melanie, I can't accept your money. Why not? I mean, Aaron lied to you. If anything, you're a victim here too, just like me. But I need to make it up to you. What I did was still wrong. I accept your apology, but I can't accept the money. It doesn't feel right. I had a horrible marriage, and I'm glad to be divorced from Aaron. I'd feel better if you just listened to my story, too. Yes, of course. I can't believe that Aaron would treat you like that. It's not your fault that you fell ill. I'm so angry at him. That's not all. There's more? Yes, and it's pretty shocking. You're not the only one he was having an affair with. Oh, Aaron's an elementary school teacher and he's dating the mother of one of his students. In this case, they were both married and knew what they were getting themselves into. I'm not going to forgive the other woman. You have every right to be angry with her. I guess he just wanted to sleep around. It could have been anyone. My relationship with Aaron is a complete sham. It's completely up to you how you want to handle things with Aaron. I'm no longer married to him, so you don't have to worry about my feelings anymore. I have no intention of getting back together with Aaron. I sensed that something was off and I'm not going to go back to him. Do you want to work together to get back at him? Oh, if you were pregnant with his baby, you have every right to sue him too. You have a point. I have a friend who works as a florist, but she also has a lot of knowledge about marriage law. She'll be able to help us out. If we work together, we can teach Aaron a lesson for what he did to us. Yes, he needs to know that what he did was wrong. You don't need to decide right away. I just think that it's unfair if he gets away with everything that he did to us. He needs to be punished. I understand and I feel the same way. I'm in.
So that's why Melanie asked me to never call her again. She told me that she was moving and that she didn't want me to come looking for her at her new place.
You're so full of yourself, it disgusts me.
I know that you're trying to ruin my life, but do you see how sad that makes you?
I just told the school the truth about you. I didn't do anything wrong. They had a right to know.
I can't believe this. I'm unemployed and it's all your fault.
You're an adult and you need to take responsibility for your actions.
The woman that I was seeing, her husband found out and he divorced her. Do you enjoy ruining other people's lives?
Well, that's your problem, not mine.
I don't have a job or a place to live. What am I supposed to do now? Melanie's also suing me. I owe so many people money.
You shouldn't have cheated on me then. You should have divorced me sooner. Then you could have slept around and no one would have cared.
I didn't think that you would find out.
Well, I did.
This isn't all my fault.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you can't get pregnant. Do you know how that made me feel?
That's why I told you that we shouldn't get married, but you said that it didn't matter whether we had children or not.
A part of me believed that you'd get pregnant. I didn't think that we'd actually be barren.
Well, you can believe what you want, but it doesn't make it my fault.
And you continued to gain more weight after we got married. I began to date other women because you're undesirable, and that's on you.
You're unbelievable, Aaron.
That's right. This isn't all my fault.
What the hell is your problem?
You caused us to drift apart.
Are you for real?
I may not have been a loving husband, but I still supported you financially. That's got to count for something.
You're the one that wanted me to be a housewife. If I had a choice, I would have gone out and got myself a job.
Shut up, Karen.
I don't have to listen to you anymore, Aaron.
I'm done talking to you.
Same here. If we need to talk more, let's do so in court. I'm more than prepared to take you to court.
You can't try to threaten me in that way. It's not going to work.
I know that I can't give you any children and that I'm not exactly skinny. Perhaps a part of that is because I didn't make enough of an effort, like you say. But I was honest about these two things when you proposed to me and you told me that you wanted to marry me anyway.
I guess, but
You had no right to make fun of me during our marriage. It wasn't fair of you to do that. I was depressed throughout most of our marriage. You have no idea how much you hurt me.
I admit that I wasn't a good husband to you, but now that we're divorced, I realize that what I did to you was wrong.
Well, I'm glad that you see that now.
I also realize that I'm still in love with you, Karen. Would you consider getting back with me?
I know that you're only saying that because you're jobless and homeless. I'm not an idiot. You were yelling at me a few minutes ago.
It hurts to see that you're moving on from me. I still want to be with you.
Well, I don't care. If you really loved me, you wouldn't have cheated on me with different women.
I promise to change for the better. Let's get back together.
When we were still dating, you were so nice to me and you told me that it didn't matter that I was overweight. That made me happy.
That's how I really felt.
And even after we got married, I believed that you still loved me, even though you weren't as nice as you used to be.
It means a lot to hear you say that. So does this mean that you're willing to give us another shot? Can I come and see you now?
No, I don't want to see you ever again.
What? But you...
Let me be clear, I have no intention of getting back with you.
Wait, I thought that...
Well, you thought wrong.
But why?
I'm going to ask you to pay me a total of $45,000 for your affairs.
I don't have that kind of money. Other people are already suing me.
I don't care.
I'm going to have so much debt. Please calm down and be reasonable here. If we get back together, I'll be the perfect husband to you this time. I promise.
I don't care. I have no interest in getting back with an unfaithful, condescending, and jobless loser like you.
I need your help, Karen. I'm in a lot of trouble. Please.
No way. Go to hell, Aaron.
I'll do anything. I'm begging you.
The only thing that I want from you right now is the money that you owe me, and don't ever call me again.
Please don't do this, Karen. We've been together for 2 decades. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Actually, I hate you for wasting 20 years of my life.
Karen.
I'm hanging up now. Bye, Aaron.
Karen.
Through my lawyer, I got Aaron to agree to the alimony payments. Aaron couldn't pay the amount in a lump sum, so I agreed to accept payments and installations. Thank you for all your help on my case.
I'm glad that you got what you asked for. Karen!
What are you doing? Stop following me around.
We need to talk.
Well, I have nothing to say to you.
I need you in my life. Please take me back. I can't live without you.
Leave me alone, Aaron. I want nothing to do with you.
I'm not leaving until you take me back.
Stop harassing me.
I need you to come with me. Karen, help me! Karen!
Are you all right? Yes, thank you, Helen. I think you should get a restraining order issued against Aaron. You're right, I'll get that done. I took Helen's advice and issued a restraining order against Aaron. A few days later, I received a creepy letter from him. I recognized the handwriting.
Karen, I owe you $45,000. Melanie, $12,000. And my other lover's husband, $25,000. The total amount I owe is $82,000. I need your help with this. I can't do it on my own. I still love you and think about you every day. Will you please come back to me?
He's so desperate and won't give up. He doesn't seem to understand I want nothing to do with him. I told the police about this, and Aaron got an additional fine of $10,000. I can't believe that you're moving out of this town. I'm going to miss you so much. I'm going to miss you too. Will you please take this? Is it a cupcake? Yes, freshly baked this morning. This looks so good. I'm glad you like it. This cupcake is delicious, Karen. You should totally sell these. You're really talented, Karen. Thank you for everything you've done for me, Helen. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had the courage to start over. I'm going to miss you so much. Come visit me, okay? Of course I will. Take care, and I hope to see you again soon. Yes, take care as well. Melanie's family manages a pastry shop, and I'm going to work there. It's so funny that you ended up being friends with Aaron's ex-lover. I know, but Melanie's a really nice person. We get along really well. When I baked her some cookies, she told me that I was really talented and suggested I work for her family. Well, I'm glad it all worked out. Melanie's mother is in the hospital right now, so they were looking to hire someone as her replacement. I'm definitely going to visit you. I want to eat your cupcakes again. Yes, I can't wait. Same here. I should get going now. This is how I became a pastry chef. I was so happy because it was always my dream to become one. My workplace is close to kindergartens and elementary schools, so children come to the shop to buy their pastries after school. I know I'm not able to have children of my own, but it makes me happy to see kids come to my shop with big smiles on their faces. Troublebusters. Congratulations on buying your new home. When are you going to let me in? I brought all of my stuff over. I've already finished moving in and there's no space left for you. But I'm standing in front of your house right now. Where are you? I don't see you. I moved out of Japan, actually. I'm living in a different country now. What? Why am I finding out about this now? This is what you've been waiting for, Melanie. I need to borrow some money from you. I don't have any more money to lend you. I just need $1,000. It's not that much. Don't be so stingy. That's a lot of money. It's not even your money. Now hand it over. I'm sure that Ken would say yes if I asked him directly, but I don't want to bother him because I know how busy he is. Just do me a favor and get the money.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Ken, listen to this. Melanie won't lend me $1,000.
What? Melanie, why won't you give my mother the money? Is there a problem? It's my money. Just give it to her.
What? I can't believe that Ken would say that to my face. The money that we live off of comes from my salary.
I'm sorry about this, Mom. Melanie's an idiot and she's also super stingy.
What is he going on about? Why do I have to put up with this? Ken was superficial and he didn't want people knowing that I'm the one making the money for the two of us. That's why he acted like the better person in front of his mother. He didn't mind giving away our money because I'm the only one working hard to make any. I'm so lucky to have you as my son, Ken. I don't know why you married a wretched woman like Melanie. You deserve so much better.
I know, right? I'm so nice. Melanie's so dull and boring to be with. I made a mistake choosing to marry her. She's also clumsy and stingy, and she can't even get pregnant. I would be able to put up with her if we had a child together, but we don't.
And how can you be so cruel to me?
I'd be happy to leave this marriage, but Melanie needs me more than I need her, so...
You're so kind, Ken. You should prioritize your own happiness, though. I'm so proud to be your mother.
I mean, I can't divorce Melanie knowing that she'd suffer without me. I'm just not selfish like that.
Then he really should be standing up for me right now. I really need his help, but all he's doing is trying to be the good person. In the end, I gave $800 to Ken's mother. I knew that she wouldn't pay me back. Felt like a big loser letting Ken and his mother take advantage of me like this. That evening, I spoke to Ken about how I felt about our marriage and his relationship with his mother. I don't work hard so that your mother can come and ask to borrow money from us over and over again. The money is for our future. I don't want to waste it.
I know that, but I also need to take care of my mother too. I'm happy with the way things are, so you don't need to worry about me.
You might be okay with this arrangement, but I'm not. I don't want your mother to get in the way of our happiness.
If you put my happiness first, then things will work out in the end. How do you think it makes me feel when you complain about my mother like this? Maybe you need to work harder so that you don't have time to think about these stupid things.
Do you know how much money your mother has taken from us? We hardly have any savings. Doesn't that concern you? If we're serious about buying a new house, we have to save up more money.
I guess we need to be more careful about our spending then. My mother raised me on her own when I was a child, and now I owe it to her to take care of her in return. I need you to give my mother money when she needs it, but also save up for our new house. That's the least you could do, seeing that you can't even get pregnant.
You don't own me, and you shouldn't be blaming me for not being able to get pregnant. Don't you think it's unfair that I'm doing all the work and paying for everything? If you want to take care of your mother, you should do it with your own money.
You shouldn't be talking back to me. I'm the man of this house. I've had enough of this. I'm leaving you.
Are you serious? So if I speak my mind, you punish me with the threat of divorce?
That's right. I can't have you disrespecting me. What good are you to me if you disobey me and stop giving me money? You're unattractive and can't get pregnant. You're basically worthless.
At that moment, any love I had left for Ken had disappeared from my heart. So this is how he felt about me. Our marriage is a sham. I see. If that's how you feel, then I guess I was foolish for thinking that we could be happy together.
You finally see that? You really are an idiot.
You're absolutely right.
You can hold on to the divorce papers. If you don't want me to divorce you, you shouldn't disobey me anymore.
After Ken left, I was furious, confused, and horrified. I couldn't stay married to Ken any longer and regretted the fact that I had married him in the first place. The only way that I was going to get over this was by getting revenge. I wasn't going to forgive Ken or his mother. Troublebusters. My plan for revenge had begun, but I didn't want Ken and his mother to suspect anything, so I acted like nothing was wrong. No matter how much the two of them annoyed me, I didn't let it show and continued to smile. I also saved up as much money as I could and bought myself a new house. Melanie, where are you? How long are you going to make me wait? I'm working right now. When are you going to let me in? I brought all of my stuff over. I thought that you work from home. How could you not be home right now? I'm working in my new house. I'm standing in front of your house right now. Where are you? I don't see you. Don't tell me that you're still at your old house and haven't actually moved out. I know that you're not smart, but you're not that dumb, are you? No, I really am working at my new house. I'm all moved in. I've moved in. I'm the new and improved Melanie. I don't understand what you're talking about. Hurry up and let me in. Also, I need some more money from you. All about that. Ken already said yes, so you can't say no to me. But I most certainly do not approve. I don't care what you think. As long as you continue to give me money, I won't complain. I mean, that's all you're ever going to be good for. Ken and I basically own you. I need to tell you something, though. You seem to be completely unaware about what's been going on. I don't understand. Explain it to me. You're married to my son, which gives me the right to boss you around. Actually, Ken and I are divorced now. What? So I moved out yesterday. Why didn't Ken say anything to me about all this? I'm not even in Japan anymore. I don't get it. How is that possible? What's happening? And why am I finding out about this now? I guess he forgot to tell you. Either way, you're both strangers to me now, and I have no reason to share my new home address with you. Why would you and Ken get divorced, though? You should have discussed this with me beforehand. I'm going to give Ken a call now. Okay, go ahead. There are a few things that I want to say to him as well. I'm not letting you get away with this. I don't need her approval to get divorced. It's already done anyway.
I talked to my mom. Melanie, what the hell is going on?
I simply filed divorce papers that you gave me. We're no longer married, which makes us strangers.
Why didn't you say something before you filed the papers?
Well, you gave me the papers to file, so I didn't do anything wrong. I moved out of the country and started a new life already. I've never been happier.
I may have given you the divorce papers, but that doesn't mean that I wanted you to file them.
Are you sure about that? Why would you give me signed divorce papers if you weren't serious about breaking up with me?
Well,
Anyway, we're divorced and there's nothing you can do about it now.
it was supposed to be an empty threat, nothing more.
Well, I took it seriously. It's your signature on those divorce papers, which means that you wanted to get divorced from me.
Can we fix this, Melanie? This isn't what I wanted.
Well, I'm very happy that I'm no longer married to someone like you. I have no feelings left for you whatsoever.
So you tricked me into signing the divorce papers then?
I did no such thing. You did this all on your own.
Are you saying that you had already decided to divorce me when we were talking about buying a new house?
No, not then. I filed the divorce papers the day before yesterday.
What? And why?
When I realized that I couldn't stay married to you any longer, I came up with a schedule, and the day before yesterday seemed like the best time to officially get divorced from you. I couldn't bear to be with you and your mother for another minute, but I had to make sure that you two wouldn't find out that I was planning to divorce you.
How dare you, Melanie? We had some good times together. Didn't that mean anything to you?
Not after the way you've been treating me recently.
You need to undo what you've done. I'll remarry you if need be.
No, thank you. Why would I go running back to you to be bullied by you and your mother again?
You make us sound like monsters. We did no such thing. We just put you in your place, that's all. Besides, I already put down a mortgage on this new house. What am I supposed to do now?
I know that.
I need to pay back $1,200 a month.
You only make $1,500 a month, so that must be pretty tough then. I'm surprised that the bank even offered you a mortgage.
They loaned me the money because they knew that you earned more than me. And I also knew the person that works at the bank. They did me a favor, really. Are you sure that this is a good idea, Ken? You don't make much money, and paying back the loan is going to be really tough. I know, but my wife Melanie makes more than me, and she's going to help me pay back the mortgage. Well, if the bank approves the loan, I guess I'm okay with you buying one of our properties then. I think that the bank would agree to the mortgage if you and Melanie both make the mortgage payments each month. Oh, so I can't even get a loan without Melanie's help then? That's right, you have no other choice. Is that really the only option? I'd rather not ask for Melanie's help. Yes, that's the only way you'll be able to get a loan from the bank. Your sister works at a bank in the loan department, right? Would she be able to help me? Please? I guess I can ask her and see what she says. Look, Melanie's going to help out with the payments. With her salary, we'll have no issues paying back the loan, I promise. Fine, I'll get in touch with my sister. You'll need to make a down payment of at least $30,000 though. Will you be good for that? That won't be a problem. I can make the down payment right away. You rely on Melanie too much. You should be more grateful. It'll ruin you if you live beyond your means. You won't be able to do this without Melanie's support, so you need to make sure that your marriage is stable. If you consider the risks involved, I suggest you buy a house that isn't so expensive. Or you need to learn to become the type of person that can afford to live in such a nice house. I get that you're looking out for me, but you don't have to. Melanie and I are great and we'll have no trouble paying back the loan. Besides, Melanie is totally in love with me. She'll never leave me, I'm sure of it. She'll be more than happy to cover the down payment as well. You're unbelievable. Let me call my sister. I need a favor from you, sis. My good friend Kent here wants a loan, but he doesn't make much money now. I'd be very grateful if you approved my loan. It'd be too embarrassing for me to get a loan with my wife's name instead of my own.
I understand. Well, I'll lower the down payment amount to $10,000.
Really? That'll be great. Thank you.
But under one condition.
What is it?
Tell me where you plan on buying your new house. If you change neighborhoods, you can buy a house for much cheaper and still live in a large and nice house. If we can manage to lower the amount that we're lending to you, I think I can approve your loan.
I see.
This is the only way. I hope you'll consider it.
Okay, I say yes to your proposal. Let's do this.
I see, it all makes sense to me now.
So you understand why I need you to help me pay back my loan, right?
I do, but now that we're strangers, it's not my problem to solve.
What am I supposed to do about my loan, though?
Well, the loan is in your name and you need to find a way to make those payments.
I know that. I'm not an idiot. I can't believe that you filed the divorce papers without telling me. I mean, who does that?
You're the one that tricked me, Ken. You pretended to be a nice person when we were dating, but as soon as we got married, you treated me like your personal ATM. Can't believe that you and your mother ganged up on me like that. I want you to understand that what you've done is wrong, and you and your mother need to be punished for it. Do you realize that because of your stupid pride, you got a loan of $200,000 from the bank? That's a lot of money, and you're gonna have a lot of trouble paying that money back. Not only will you not be able to pay back the loan, there'll also be a negative impact on your work because you'll need to worry about the money all the time. I don't know if anyone is willing to help you, but you're gonna have to be nice to everyone if you want their support, and you're not off to a good start. With your crappy attitude, I have no intention of helping you.
No.
I already know that you're a selfish monster, so you can't do anything to change my mind.
Melanie, let me try to persuade you, though. I really need your help with this.
What?
I've got this,
Huh?
I realize that
What is it?
I'm still madly in love with you.
I see. That's not what I expected you to say.
I realized that after losing you, I couldn't live without you. Would you please come back to me?
You only need me back as your ATM.
No, it's not about the money for me anymore. I miss you so much. Please come home.
If you're willing to write up a contract stating that you'll ask for no financial aid from me regarding your loan payments, I might consider it.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Why not? You're madly in love with me, right? You just told me that it wasn't about the money anymore.
It's not, but I still need your financial support.
I knew it. It was always about the money for you. You never loved me.
You like to work and you make a decent living. Why not share your money with me?
Why would I want to give away my money to someone that doesn't even love me?
I just told you that I love you and care for you.
Then you'd be okay with me not giving you any money, right?
Look, I love you and your money, okay?
Then I'm sorry, it's not possible for me to get back with you.
Damn it, Melanie. I was trying so hard to be nice to you, but you're not making it easy for me.
There we go, the real Ken. I knew that you couldn't stay nice to me for long.
I'm sorry, but you're not worth anything to me without your money. If you want me to love the other parts about you, you need to make an effort to be a better woman.
How dare you, Ken? You have no right to say that to me. What about you? You're not exactly desirable. I'm not going to let you make me feel bad about myself. Is this what you really want? You want me to move back to Japan and remarry you? If it is, I'll do it. I'll become the woman of your dreams and make you fall deeply in love with me.
Sounds great. That's what I wanted to hear, Melanie.
I was lying. I have no intention of keeping you in my life. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to fall for your stupid threats. This was just part of my plan to get revenge so that you two would be punished for your crimes. I got divorced from you and bought a new house overseas so that I could start over without you. There's no way in hell I would ever remarry you. You don't even have the decency to apologize to me for the way you treated me all these years. I'm not talking to Ken only. I expect an apology from you too, Sarah. Why haven't you said a word the entire time? Not that I'm interested in hearing what you have to say for yourself.
I'm here and alive, if that's what you're wondering. I didn't say anything because
Because what?
I was trying to come up with a sincere apology.
I see. I'd like to hear that.
Melanie, we're so sorry for our behavior.
I'm sorry, Melanie.
What are you two apologizing for?
What?
So you simply apologize to try to get on my good side? A simple apology is not enough. I need to know what you're apologizing for. You're unbelievable. You don't feel bad at all about what you've done. You only apologize to try and get out of this undesirable situation. That's not it.
We do feel bad about what we've done to you.
Feel bad about what? I'm hanging up now. This is a complete waste of my time.
Wait, don't hang up. We're not done talking. Oh, she really hung up on us.
Well, call her back then. This number cannot be reached at the moment. Please try again later.
Oh no, Melanie's blocked my number.
This number cannot be reached at the moment. Please try again later. She blocked me as well. Ken, this is all your fault.
You're the one that was using Melanie for her money. This isn't my fault.
You're the idiot that gave her the signed divorce papers. Why in the world would you do that? Didn't you consider the possibility of her filing the papers without you knowing?
I never thought that she would go through with it. I thought that she loved me too much to leave me.
Well, I guess she didn't because she left you and moved out of the country.
If you hadn't mistreated her in the first place, she would have never left me. This is all your fault, Mom.
How dare you blame me for this, Ken? You're being so disrespectful to me.
Oh, Melanie called me back.
This must be good news.
I knew it. She still loves me.
I'm glad that you grew up to be a desirable man. Now don't mess this up. This might be our last chance to make things right with Melanie. We need to give her a good enough reason as to why we're both sorry.
I know, but I can't think of anything specific. Can you?
No, I can't. Just act like you're really sorry and hope that she buys it. If Melanie isn't convinced, just tell her that you'll listen to everything she has to say from now on and will make an effort to become a better person.
Okay, fine. I'll do as you say.
Sorry about earlier. I just remembered that I forgot to tell you something very important.
Something important? This must mean good news for me. Yes, I'm listening.
Okay, thank you.
She's totally going to ask me to remarry her.
Good going, Ken. My ATM is back. Now all of my money troubles are gone.
What is it that you want to tell me, Melanie?
I'm asking you and your mother to pay me for all of the emotional damage that you two caused me during our marriage.
Excuse me?
You two are gonna pay me for my suffering.
Why would we need to do such a thing? We both apologized, remember?
Ken, put Melanie on speakerphone. Melanie, what are you talking about? You two abused me emotionally for a long time and took my money as well. That's why I'm suing you both. You made fun of me and yelled at me and made me feel really bad about myself. I've recorded our conversation from the last 6 months and I'm submitting them as evidence. I've already hired a good lawyer who's been helping me through all this. She's confident that I have a very strong case against you two. Wait a minute. I'm asking Sarah to pay me $5,000 and Ken to pay me $20,000. That's more than fair.
Why do I have to pay 4 times more than my mother?
$5,000 is a lot of money for me to pay. I'm retired and broke. How am I supposed to come up with that money? You shouldn't have bullied me then. It was tough love. I was trying to get you to be a better wife to Ken. Well, you can explain it to the judge in court then.
I need to pay back my loan. I can't afford to pay you 20 grand.
Why don't we take this up in court? There's no point in arguing about it over the phone. Although a court case could have a negative impact on your business and reputation, Ken. Doesn't look good if people find out that you were harassing your ex-wife.
Is that a threat, Melanie?
Take it how you want, Ken. The decision of whether we take this to court or not is up to you.
Melanie, don't do this. I'm still not giving up on the hope that you'll remarry me. I feel terrible for the way that I behaved, and I promise that I'll be a better person from now on. Please believe me.
I need more details than that. What do you feel remorse for?
Well, everything.
Tell us what we did wrong. We promised to fix it. Why do I have to be the one to tell you what you did wrong? This number cannot be reached at the moment. Please try again later.
Oh, this can't be good.
I felt so much better. I got to say what I wanted to Ken and his mother and had a great lawyer who was going to help me sue them and punish them. We all agreed to settle this privately and not to take the case to court. It was going to take Ken and his mother a long time to pay me the money, but we agreed that they would pay me in installments. Ken and his mother decided to sell the house and use the money to pay back Ken's loans, but they hadn't taken good care of the house and it wasn't going to sell at a good price.
How did you manage to damage this new house in so little time? What were you thinking? I'm not going to be able to sell the property for you, Ken. You're on your own now. After Melanie left me, I was under a lot of stress, and I took it out on the house. Well, you need to start by repairing the damages and deep cleaning the place. My sister called me and told me that you're 2 months late on your last loan payment. I know that. Your things didn't go according to my plan. If you continue to not make your loan payments, you'll be in big trouble and it won't matter that we're friends. This is business and people are serious when it comes to money. Why is this happening to me? What am I supposed to do? Somebody please help me.
Ken lost his only friend, and he was alone to deal with the mess that he'd created for himself. Ken was a sole proprietor, but with all the things going on in his life, he went out of business. Now that he was unemployed, he couldn't pay back his loan. Ken and his mother were forced to move out of their home. Without a permanent home address, Ken couldn't find any work. His mother, Sarah, had no luck either. She had no experience, and no one wanted to hire her at her age. Two of them live in a park and are homeless now. In the end, I didn't get all of the money I asked for from Ken and his mother, but I didn't mind. It wasn't about the money anyway. I wanted to teach them a lesson. They shouldn't have taken me for granted or bullied me. I loved my new life, and it was exciting for me to live overseas and try out new things. I met someone new. His name's Alan. We've been going on a few wonderful dates, and I have a feeling things are going to get serious between us. I'm not in a rush to get married again, so I plan on enjoying the time I spend with Alan to see where this leads us. Troublebusters.
Hey, Hillary.
I'm taking your rich CEO husband off your hands, Hillary. I hope you don't mind.
She got pregnant, so I figured I didn't have any reason to keep you around anymore. I'm divorcing you.
Tell me, Hillary, how does it feel?
Can I be completely honest?
Oh, please do. I'm your best friend, aren't I? Go on, don't spare a single detail.
To be honest, I can't thank you enough for this.
Huh?
My name's Hillary. I've been married for a year and I'm currently a full-time housewife. My husband is Sean. He's a talented businessman and CEO of his company.
Oh man, Hillary! You should have seen me today. I was on fire.
I don't need to see you to know exactly what an incredible guy you are. So, what did you do today?
Well, you know I don't like to brag, but I nailed a sales presentation today.
That's my Sean. He always says, I don't like to brag, and then proceeds to do just that. But hey, the CEO of a company has to be a little bit braggadocious, right? So I don't really mind it when he brags at all. Honestly, it's precisely that sort of confidence that makes me so attracted to him. He really is the man of my dreams. Aren't I a lucky girl? The next 2 years went on pretty much the same way, with Sean continuing to act like the president of his own fan club. Not that I mind that, but there is one thing that has me a bit concerned. Come on, Sean, another one? What has me concerned is Sean's social media accounts. Lately, he's been posting a lot of pictures of himself with different women. His company's doing really well lately, and Sean has a pretty big profile. So I bet there are plenty of girls out there who'd be attracted to a wealthy and powerful guy like him. Sometimes I get so nervous about losing him that I can't sleep. Guess I'll go get started on dinner.
Hey, Hillary, are you listening to me?
Huh? What is it?
So you weren't paying attention to me. I'm getting sick of you zoning out when I'm talking to you.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Aren't you the least bit grateful for the lifestyle I'm giving you? Have you forgotten who pays the bills around here?
Of course not, Sean. I'm really grateful to you for how hard you work.
Is that so? Well, how about you show it then? When I talk about my accomplishments, you need to be like, "Oh, Sean, you're the best, you're so cool," and so on.
Okay, I'll try to be more responsive.
Do you have any idea how important my job is? I'm like the main character in the video game of life. And what are you? You're basically just an NPC. Your only role is to sing my praises and wait for me to talk to you, so you can praise me some more.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Ugh, I've had it with you. Just looking at you is depressing.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going out for the night. Your one job around here is to keep me happy, Hillary. And lately, you can't even do that. So what good are you anyway?
How dare you talk to me like that?
You're in serious need of a reality check. Sure, you might be my wife right now, but don't forget that there are thousands of women out there who would jump at the chance to be my girl. Got it? I've got options, Hillary.
He's never spoken to me like that before. What happened to the Sean that I used to know and love? When I think about it, I don't remember Sean ever saying thank you or I'm sorry to me. Not even once. Every day he posts more and more pictures of him going out with other women. Huh? Oh, I got a DM. Oh no! After seeing this, I know exactly what I need to do now. I've made up my mind.
So yeah, after I said that, everyone in the room started clapping, and I signed a contract right then and there. Aren't I amazing?
Yeah, that's pretty good, but I'm pretty sure the support you got from your team members played a pretty big part too.
What did you just say?
If you think that you sealed that deal with just your sales pitch alone, then you need a reality check fast. With an attitude like that, the people on your team who actually did the brunt of the work will start to see you for what you really are, an average businessman with a massive ego.
You can't talk like that to me. Who the hell do you think you are?
What's the matter? Aren't I allowed to say what I think? If you think I'm wrong, I'm open to a rebuttal. Let's hear it. Hasn't anyone ever told you their honest opinion of you before? It's no wonder how you got to be so self-important.
I'm the CEO of a multi-million-dollar business, and you're just a leech living off my success. You're in no position to be talking back to me like that. Didn't I tell you before? You're nothing but an NPC whose entire purpose is to praise the main character, me.
I'm not an NPC, Sean. I'm your wife. It's my job to reel you back in when you start getting out of control. If I can't even do that, then what's the point of being married? This has nothing to do with how successful you are or how much money you make. It's just how a marriage is supposed to work. Sean, here's what I want you to do for me. Think about what you're doing right now. Think good and hard and do the right thing. If you won't...
I've had all I can take of your pathetic childish lectures on married life, Hillary.
Sean!
Save your lectures for a commoner making $40K a year. Just what do you think I am? I'm a successful businessman. I'm contributing to society. What makes you think you have any right to lecture me on anything? You must be out of your mind. Were you always this stupid? You and I are nowhere close to being on the same level. Open your eyes, Hillary.
What do you mean, level? You might be a powerful businessman at work, but in this house, you're just Sean.
That does it. You just crossed the line. I'm giving you one last chance to apologize for your attitude. Get on your knees, say you're sorry, beg me for forgiveness, and swear on your life to never talk back to me like this ever again. I mean it, Hillary. This is your last chance.
My last chance? No, Sean, this is your last chance. It's not too late. You know what you did, and you know what you need to do to make it right.
You little ungrateful...
After that, Sean and I had an all-out argument for the next 6 hours. I've held my tongue about a lot of things up until now, but now I realize that Sean has become a complete narcissistic monster. Worse, I realize that it was also part of the reason he became this way. So I do recognize my responsibility, but ultimately, the only person who can repent and make amends for Sean's actions is Sean himself. You know the saying about leading a horse to water, but in the end, Sean didn't budge.
That's it! I've made up my mind. I'm gonna give you exactly what you deserve. I'm gonna take everything from you. Got that? Everything! I'm gonna make you regret you ever crossed me, Hillary.
No, Sean. You're the one who's going to lose everything. I wish it didn't come to this. Coming.
Hey, Hillary. Long time no see.
I'm taking your rich CEO husband off your hands, Hillary. I hope you don't mind.
Hear that? It's game over for you.
Game over.
You've had plenty of time since I left the house to come and apologize to me, but you didn't. But Lisa, she really knows how to give a man what he wants.
And I've got great news. I'm 4 months pregnant.
She's having my baby, so I'm divorcing you, Hillary.
You poor thing. I bet you never saw this coming, did you? All those girls in Sean's social media pictures, they're all actresses. Those pictures are staged. And while you're busy looking into them, I was the one to really have an affair with him.
It really was an ingenious plan, wasn't it?
And it was all Sean's idea. It was such a great feeling watching you stress out over who Sean was having an affair with. Did you ever suspect it was me? Ha! Not a chance.
Oh, and I'd rather just skip the lawsuit. So here's $20K for cheating on you. Go ahead. Pick it all up, you penniless NPC.
She's so excited about a measly 20K.
What do you mean, measly?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sean. Being around you makes 20K seem like it's barely anything at all. You're so rich.
What's the matter with you two? What kind of sociopath would be so lackadaisical about having an affair?
Don't be such a sore loser, Hillary. For the record, I was aiming to steal Sean from you the whole time, but he wasn't so keen on the idea of divorcing you at first.
That was a long time ago, Lisa. Things have changed. This wretched little ingrate lived in my house, spent my money, and still had the nerve to think she could tell me, her meal ticket, what to do. Why should I keep wasting my hard-earned money on a woman who doesn't know her place? Do you remember what I told you 4 months ago? I said I was gonna take everything from you.
Yeah, Sean, I remember.
Well, I'm a man of my word, aren't I? Now hurry up and pick up your money, and get out of my house!
Don't worry, I'll leave. I've been making preparations the event something like this happened.
So, Hillary, you're gonna be a good girl and agree to the divorce without a fuss, right?
I've already signed my name on the documents, so hurry up and sign yours.
My pleasure, Sean.
Alright, that's that. You and I are through.
So tell me, how's it feel, Hillary? How's it feel to have your husband stolen from you by your best friend? Go on, tell me. Don't spare a single detail.
Can I be totally honest?
Please, by all means. We're best friends, aren't we? Tell me exactly how you feel.
To be honest, I can't thank you enough for this.
Huh?
The truth is, I've actually known all about you and Sean's affair for months now, see?
What? But how?
Because I have a functioning nose.
What do you mean?
You use 10 times more perfume than usual when you're around Sean.
You're just jealous that he buys me nicer perfume than you. I don't care what you think. I still won. Sean's marrying me now. Now hurry up and send divorce papers and get out of our sight.
Oh, and don't worry about the property division. I'll have my lawyers calculate a fair amount. I'll pay you whatever they say.
As if you had anything to give me.
Excuse me.
It's all right. I don't need anything. It'll be too much of a pain. I'm fine with just the 20K for your affair.
Really? Awesome. You mean that, right? No backing out now.
Nah, I meant what I said. I'm good with the 20K. I just want to sever all ties with the both of you as soon as possible. So, Lisa, I can't thank you enough for taking my husband from me. You really are a great friend. This is the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Have you gone insane from the shock of losing everything?
Let her have her fun, Lisa. She's in for a pretty rough time from here on out.
As the two of them laughed like idiots, I signed my name on the divorce papers and handed them back to Sean. After that, I packed up my things and got right out of the house, while Sean and Lisa naively started talking about their big plans for the future. I'll let them have their fun though. They're in for a pretty rough time from here on out. Their laughter's gonna turn to tears any second. They think they can solve all of their problems with money, but if my predictions are correct, the happy newlyweds will be reaping the fruits of their misdeeds in short order. They're gonna get what's coming to them. Trouble busters!
I'm sure we'll have a long and fruitful business relationship. I really am something. I've got the Midas touch. Everything turns to gold around me. Hello, this is a genius businessman, Sean speaking.
Sir, this is bad. Really, really bad.
Huh? What are you so anxious about? Calm down, everything's going fine.
No, everything is not going fine. Get down here as soon as you can.
I was such in a good mood. Seriously, without me, this place would collapse in a day. Wait, what the? Alex, why are you here? Well, hello there, Sean. It's good to see you again. Alex, this isn't a very good time. If you need to speak to me about something, you can make an appointment with my secretary. We've come for an inspection of your company's finances. An inspection? But why? Everything here's on the up and up. What could you be looking for? If everything's on the up and up, then you won't mind us taking a look around, right? According to your company's financial records, you're pulling in $12 million per year.
That's impressive. I bet your salaries are around $500,000, isn't it?
And judging from your social media feed, you're working pretty hard at spending every last penny of it, and then some. You bought 2 yachts on the same day, lost $50,000 at the tables at Vegas. That's some bad luck right there. And your garage is full of high-end cars. Man, you have the life most people can only dream of. But still, I can't shake the feeling that your income isn't quite in line with your expenditures. We thought it might be in both of our interests for us to do a little digging into your finances. You got me, guys. I guess I probably went a little bit overboard on my social media. I'll tone it down from now on, so we can skip the inspection, right? Did you think you'd get rid of us that easily? Hey, listen, those boats and cars, they were all used, okay? And the truth is, I only lost about $5,000 that night in Vegas. It's just, I have a public image to keep up, so... Alan, you take that office. Melanie, you go down that hallway. Let's move. Wait, please, hold on just 1 second. We can't just barge in here all of a sudden like this. Oh, can't we? Why not? Because I'm very busy today. Oh, don't mind us. We can show ourselves around just fine. Besides, it's actually more convenient for us if you stayed out of our way. So be a good boy and let us do our work. I think you know what will happen if you do anything to interfere with our inspection, right?
What's the matter, Sean? Is there something you're afraid we'll find in here?
Now, Melanie. No need to rush to that sort of conclusion. Yet. Oh no, this is bad. We wouldn't have come here if we didn't have any suspicions at all, though. This can't be happening. Please, Alex, have mercy. All right, team. We're going through every file and every folder of every computer and desk in this office.
Sir, yes, sir.
Please, no!
Hello, Hillary here.
Hillary, what did you do?
Uh-oh, from the sound of your voice, I'm guessing Alex paid you a visit, didn't he?
You mean you knew that Alex was coming and didn't tell me about it? I just lost everything thanks to you.
First, this is all thanks to your improperties. Second, I did tell you. Kinda, in a roundabout way. Don't you remember when I told you that you know what you did and what you need to do now to make it right?
How am I supposed to make the connection between that and Alex coming for an inspection?
What do you want me to do, spell it out for you? I thought it was obvious enough as it was.
That jerk! He said he's had his eyes on me ever since our wedding.
Let me guess, did he tell you that your finances stink to high heaven?
Yeah, he did. He seized all my assets while the investigation is ongoing. I've got absolutely nothing left.
You have no one to blame but yourself, you know. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy, so you have to find someone else to have a pity party for you.
Wait, Hillary! There's something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh yeah? What is it?
How would you like to be the wife of a powerful businessman again? We can start over. Wouldn't that be great?
Great? That sounds terrible. And besides, you're not a businessman anymore. You got fired.
I won't be down for long. I'll be back on my feet in no time.
I see you still haven't gotten over your God complex. What about all of your outstanding debt, Sean? I heard about how much you borrowed to finance your flashy lifestyle. Your house, your boats, and all your fancy cars were seized by the bank, weren't they?
Please, Hillary, could you at least give me back the $20,000 I gave you for our divorce?
Are you serious? You want me to give it back? This is what you owed me for your affair, you dummy.
Please! I'm completely broke, penniless, ruined.
Sorry, no can do.
Okay then, can you try talking Alex into giving me a break? I'm completely out of options. You gotta help me. Remember, I'm a business genius. Once I get back into business, I'll be sure to pay both you and Alex handsomely.
What's the matter with you? Alex is a government official. There's no way he lets you bribe him like that. You just be adding bribery to your already long list of charges.
But maybe if you put in a good word for me.
As if I would do a thing like that. You got yourself into this mess. Now you can be a big boy and find a way to get yourself out of it. Get a job or something.
I told you I can't. My story is all over the news. Everyone knows about what happened. There's not a company for miles that would hire me.
Ah, that's right. You're famous now. Lucky you. Just like you always wanted.
Not exactly. So I thought this time around, I'd try to start up a business in a different country. And for that to happen, I need you to give back the $20,000 I gave you.
I already told you no. Did you think that this was just a gift you gave me out of the kindness of your heart? You owed me this money for cheating on me. I tried to warn you, Sean. I really tried. Maybe if you had listened to me and turned over a new leaf, you wouldn't have fallen down this low.
You're right, Hillary. You're 100% right. I'm sorry.
It's way, way too late for apologies now. Everything that's happened to you is a result of your own misdeeds. You're going to have to come to terms with that, and I suggest you do so as soon as possible.
If I do that, will you take me back? Or give me back my $20,000?
Not a chance, Sean. I'm locking you out of my house and my life.
I'm begging you. I need you.
What do you need me for? Don't you have a lovely wife of your own to comfort you in a time like this?
You mean Lisa? Well, actually, she left me. She said that if I didn't have any money, then I wasn't any use to her.
Is that so? Well, I hope you learned a valuable lesson. If she's willing to help you betray me, then she'll be perfectly willing to betray you.
I know. I have learned my lesson. Honest. I got too carried away with my business success. I let my ego get the better of me. I had surrounded myself with nothing but yes men. The only person who was willing to tell me the truth and set me straight was you, Hillary.
Yeah? That's what I've been saying this whole time.
I'll be a way better husband to you this time around, I promise. So please, take me back. Let's start over.
No way, you creep.
Please, Hillary. I don't have anyone else to turn to. My parents, my siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, everyone has turned their backs on me. You're the only person left who I can count on.
How many times are you gonna make me say this? The answer is no, and I'm blocking your number.
Wait, Hillary, don't! Please!
Ugh, finally that's over. After blocking him, Sean did something even dumber than I could have possibly imagined. He got arrested for burglary. Can you believe it? I guess that moron just couldn't get the taste of luxury from when he was a CEO out of his mouth. So he broke into the house of a wealthy businessman acquaintance, and the neighbors called the police when they heard him screaming after the guard dog bit him. It really is incredible the lows people can stoop to when they're desperate. But wait, my trouble-busting story isn't over just yet. I still have plenty more to tell you. There's still the matter of Lisa, my former best friend, who I might hate even more than Sean. I sued her for her part in Sean's affair and was awarded $20,000 in damages. She had just lost her position as a rich businessman's wife and was well into her pregnancy, which she tried to use to garner sympathy from me and the jury at our trial. But there was no way on earth I was ever going to forgive that snake for what she did to me. The jury agreed with me and awarded me all the damages I asked for. She should have thought about this happening before she went and slept with the married man. She's been making her monthly payments on time, so I suppose she must be making ends meet somehow. But still, she's only sending me $100 a month. If that's all she's sending, I can only imagine she's working some minimum wage job part-time just enough to keep food on the table. And as for me, I talked to the company I used to work for, and they hired me back in my old position. So my life is going just fine without the two of them in the picture. So I may have found out that my husband and best friend were both lying, treacherous scumbags. But in the end, everyone got what they deserved. Don't betray your friends, guys. Trouble Busters!